In our next match, we've got Lemmy Moore and Marty Lance taking on the Terror Twins, Bryce and Caleb Caldwell. This is a classic tag team match. No special rules. Only one man in the ring at the time. I don't know if entrances are going to be on or not. They aren't. I don't know when they got turned off or why, but we'll get those turned back on. Bryce Caldwell taking the fight to Marty Lance almost instantly. Or Caleb Caldwell, my bad. Throws him into the corner. He's got the head trapped. Bouncing him off the turnbuckles. Huge German suplex from Caleb Caldwell. Rolls him over. Big punches to the face from Caleb Caldwell onto Marty Lance. Marty Lance not looking good to start off this match. Rolls him over. Drops the foot down on the face of Marty Lance. Now working the head. He's got that claw. Wrenching the nose back. Drops slams him back down. Goes up to the middle rope. Rolls over, senton. Marty Lance able to kick Caleb Caldwell. Doing a little bit of damage in this match. Throwing him into the corner with his tag team partner. Rolling him over. Huge double super kick from Bryce and Caleb. Over the top rope. What's Bryce looking to do? Huge punch misses off the bottom rope. Marty Lance takes him out with a forearm. Looking to get him into the corner with his opponent. The tag. Looking for a little bit of tag team action. Big punch to the gut from Lemmy Moore. He's got him, the arms trapped. Picks him up, drops them back down on the knee. Got the head trapped. Throws him into the turnbuckle. Lemmy Moore, Marty Lance. Throws him into the shoulder tackle. Big soccer ball kick. Leg DDT onto Bryce Caldwell. Marty Lance taking the attack to the brother of the man who just did the damage to him. Tagging his partner back in once again. Bouncing him off the ropes. Both men hitting a shoulder tackle. Lemmy Moore off the middle rope. Caleb Caldwell making his way back in. He's got the back of Lemmy Moore. Slams him back down. Throws him into the ropes. Huge kick across the face. Throws him into the turnbuckle. Bouncing him off the turnbuckle once again. He's got the head trapped, wrenching it back. Headbutt to the face of Lemmy Moore. Going for the cover, Caleb Caldwell. Only a 1 count for Caleb Caldwell early on in this match. Big mounted punches to Lemmy Moore. Bouncing the arm off of the ring. Getting his opponent back up to his feet. Caleb getting Lemmy back into the corner. He tags his partner. Bryce going up to the top rope. Scoop slam. Over his brother. Down onto the opponent. Over the ropes. Big splash down from Bryce Caldwell. Caleb Caldwell making his way back into the ring now. Lemmy Moore not in a good position in the middle of the ring. Big soccer ball kick. Rolls him over, going for the cover. Kicks out at 1. Caleb Caldwell follows Lemmy Moore outside. Big super kick from Caleb Caldwell. Throws Lemmy Moore against the ropes. Goes for the spear and misses. Lemmy Moore able to reverse. Big punch across the face. He's got the head trapped. Flips Caleb Caldwell over. Collar and elbow tie up, throwing him against the ropes. Flips him back over onto the knee once again. Lemmy Moore. Big punch across the face. Code breaker to Caleb Caldwell. Big drop kick as well from Lemmy Moore. Up to the top rope. 5-star splash. Going for the cover on Caleb. Bryce able to break up the pin. Getting his opponent back up to his feet. Throwing him into the corner. Once again, Marty Lance getting the tag in. Big punch to the midsection from Marty Lance. Caleb Caldwell flipping him over his hip. Now looking to get him into the corner with his brother. Bryce Caldwell tags in. Wrenching the arms. Double headbutt. Then slinging the legs back. Bryce Caldwell with a huge headbutt to Marty Lance. This is UCW World Class. If you're new, welcome in. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe. Go check out the other social medias. They're down there at the bottom right. Big double super kick from Bryce and Caleb Caldwell, says Marty Lance, rolling outside the ring. Caleb Caldwell pursues on the outside. Big forearm to the face. Chops across the chest and then a headbutt. Throws him into the steel steps. Once again, Marty Lance flips over Caleb Caldwell. Both men need to make it into the ring to avoid this count out. Marty Lance looking to get Caleb Caldwell back into the ring. The 10 count. This match ends in a disqualification of both teams. Kind of disappointing. We're running that one back. Marty Lance taking the fight to Caleb Caldwell very early on with a big elbow to the face of Caleb Caldwell, going for the cover. A 1 count to start off this match. Stomps on the hand. And now on the elbow. Marty Lance throwing Caleb Caldwell into the corner with his tag team partner. Caleb Caldwell able to reverse, looking to do the same. Gets Marty Lance into the corner with Bryce, able to get the tag off. Double super kick from the Terror Twins. Bryce Caldwell now the legal man. Lemmy Moore makes it way up to his feet. Big punch to the face. Able to reverse. Lemmy Moore off the middle rope. Drop kick. Throwing him into the corner. He gets the tag. Lemmy Moore, now the legal man. Throwing him into the ropes. Shoulder tackle. Marty Lance looking to make his way out of the ring. Lemmy Moore, now the legal man once again. Flipping over Bryce Caldwell with a neck breaker, going for the cover. Kicking out at 1. Off the ropes. Trapping the head. Spinning his opponent around. Flips him over. Going for the cover once again. Lemmy Moore slightly confused how Bryce Caldwell has anything left in him. Couple of big kicks to the midsection. Makes his way up to the middle rope. Calling Bryce up to his feet. Drops the knees down. Able to get the tag. Caleb Caldwell makes his way back into the ring. Takes out Marty Lance. Big mounted punches. Throws over in front of Lemmy Moore. Lemmy Moore with a big punch to Caleb Caldwell. Drop kick. Takes him down to his feet. Throws him into the corner. Lemmy Moore now the legal man for the Rock City Express. assisting his partner, dives across the ring with a huge elbow to the face of Caleb Caldwell. Caleb Caldwell responds with an elbow of his own, and then a punch. He's got the back, big forearm. Almost the German suplex, decides not to. Spinning around his opponent. Big slap to the back of the head. The tag, Bryce Caldwell, now the legal man for the Terror Twins. Both men's missing their attacks. Big punches to the midsection, goes for the drop kick. Bryce Caldwell with a second win, gets back up to his feet. He's got Lemmy Moore, throws him against the ropes, misses the frog splash. Lemmy Moore goes for a chop, misses. Bryce Caldwell fights back. He's got the head, throws him into the corner, tags his brother. Huge double super kick once again. This time to Lemmy Moore. Big punch across the face. Elbow, able to counter. Caleb Caldwell's got him. Big punch across the face. Throws him into the corner once again. Tags in his brother. Stalking him like dogs. Gets him up onto the shoulders. Assisted Samoan slam. Lemmy Moore now showing fight on the outside. Drops him down on his shoulders. Flips over. Bryce Caldwell able to lift up the knees. Able to reverse. Looking to throw Lemmy Moore back into the ring. Bounces his head off the apron instead. Kicking the ankle. Looking to throw him back into the ring now. Makes his way in himself. Crosses through the ropes. Lemmy Moore still laying there. Bryce Caldwell calls him to his feet. Huge spear. Lemmy Moore back up to his feet with the help of Bryce Caldwell. Back into the corner. Caleb Caldwell, now the legal man. Throwing him into the ropes. Got him up. Flips him over. Caleb Caldwell stomping down on the chest of Lemmy Moore, busting him open. Rolling him over. Lemmy Moore with a reversal. Going for the cover on Caleb Caldwell. With the leverage of the ropes, Caleb Caldwell still able to kick out. Throwing him into the corner. Big punch to the gut. Caleb Caldwell throws Marty Lance into the ropes, flips him over. Big kick to the back. Big stomp across the back of the head as well. Huge super kick from Caleb. And another to the back of the head. Looking to get Marty Lance into the corner with his brother. They've got the tag. What are they looking for? Two really big kicks. Slams him down. Bryce Caldwell looking in control. Marty Lance needs to kick out here. Lemmy Moore able to break up the pin just barely before the 3 count. Huge headbutts from Bryce Caldwell to Marty Lance. Marty Lance makes his way onto the outside, standing on the apron, propping himself up with the ropes, pulling Bryce Caldwell down on top of them, makes his way back inside. Bouncing him off the ropes. Marty Lance with a Hurricane Rana. He's got the arm of Bryce Caldwell trapped. Huge drop kick to the back of Bryce Caldwell. Off the top rope with the moonsault. Barely misses. Collar and elbow tie up. Throws him into the corner with his partner, Marty Lance. They got the tag. They've got him up. Huge drop. Elbow onto the neck of Bryce Caldwell. Lemmy Moore going for the cover. Caleb Caldwell breaks up the pin. Lemmy Moore throws him into the corner once again. Marty Lance becoming the legal man again. Throwing him into the ropes. Flips him over. Bryce Caldwell not looking too good at the moment. Marty Lance following around Bryce Caldwell. Drops the knee on the neck. Another big knee. Makes his way onto the side of the ring. Back into it. Lemmy Moore grabbing Bryce Caldwell. Getting him into the ring, it looks like. Marty Lance follows. Running the ropes on the outside. Looks like he's going over. Bryce Caldwell makes his way to his feet. Big kick to the face. Diving swanton, going for the cover. Bryce Caldwell able to kick out at 2. Marty Lance not sure what to do to keep down the Terror Twins. Makes his way over. Calling his opponent to his feet. Caleb Caldwell catching Marty Lance on the outside. Big punch to the face. Throwing him back into the ring. Bryce Caldwell picking up Marty Lance. Getting him into the corner. The tag. Caleb Caldwell, now the legal man. Big kick to the gut. Flips over Marty Lance. Big neck breaker to Caleb Caldwell. And a kick to the back as well. Over the top rope. Going for the springboard. Swanton. Running the ropes. Flips over. Marty Lance in a dominant position at the moment. Big punch to the face of Caleb Caldwell. Going for the roll-up pin. No, that's a submission. Caleb Caldwell able to kick him in the face. Get out of the submission. Marty Lance walking around his opponent. Lemmy Moore not standing on the side of the ring where the pin is an option, where the tag is an option. Caleb Caldwell, big punches to the face of Marty Lance. Bryce Caldwell, now the legal man for the Terror Twins. Marty Lance up to his feet with the assistance of Bryce Caldwell. Bryce Caldwell throws him into the corner. Tags his brother. Into the ropes. Big punch to the gut. Double axe handle across the back. And then a double soccer ball kick to finish it off. Caleb Caldwell making his way outside. Or Bryce Caldwell makes his way outside. Big forearm across the back. Caleb Caldwell back inside. Marty Lance kneeling down on the outside. Bryce Caldwell with a punch across the back of Marty Lance. Caleb Caldwell takes out Marty Lance. Now making his way back over to huge clothesline to Marty Lance from from Caleb Caldwell. Forearm across the face, throws him back inside the ring. Caleb Caldwell's got Marty Lance up on his shoulders. Marty Lance able to reverse. Slams him back down. Lemmy Moore makes his way back onto the side of the ring, now available to his partner. If you're new, welcome in, welcome in. This is UCW World Class. Subscribe, like, follow, drop a message in chat. Let me know you're here. Big punch from Caleb Caldwell. Throws him into the ropes. Looking to tag his brother in. Big elbow takes that idea out of the head of Caleb Caldwell. Huge low blow from Marty Lance. Caleb Caldwell not sure what to do now. Able to tag his brother in. Bryce Caldwell looking to take out Marty Lance here. He's got the head trapped. Flips him over. Dropping the face down on the knees. Marty Lance once again in control. Huge punch to the face. Reverse DDT. Bryce Caldwell not looking very good right now. Up to the top rope. Drops the knee down on the face. Bryce Caldwell needs to kick out here. Caleb Caldwell makes his way in to break up the pin. On the outside, Marty Lance lets Lemmy Moore back in on the action. Bryce Caldwell making his way up to his feet just in time for a kick to the face. Huge super kick from Bryce Caldwell sends Lemmy Moore spilling down. Throws him into the corner. Kick to the gut. What's he looking to do? Both men miss running attacks. Lemmy Moore makes it to Bryce Caldwell first, throwing him into the corner. Gets the tag on Marty Lance. Throws him into the ropes. Huge shoulder tackle from Rock City Express. Marty Lance over there on the outside of the apron looking to call Bryce Caldwell to his feet. Over the top rope. Huge Hurricane Rana from Marty Lance. Bryce Caldwell rolls outside, laying down on the apron. Off the middle rope, he misses the moonsault. Bryce Caldwell makes his way to his feet. Marty Lance throws him into the corner. Lemmy Moore with a huge punch to Bryce Caldwell. The tag. Lemmy Moore now the legal man. Helping Bryce Caldwell to his feet. Collar and elbow tie up. Throws him back into the corner. A huge punch from Marty Lance sends Bryce Caldwell spilling back down once again. Kick to the leg. And then a huge kick across the face to Bryce Caldwell. Going for the cover. Able to kick out at 2. Lemmy Moore's got him up to his feet once again. Throwing him against the ropes. Into the corner where his partner is. Bryce Caldwell not scared, stomping on the gut. Looking to run into Lemmy Moore, making his feet before he can. Goes for the super kick and misses. Bryce Caldwell takes a huge forearm across the back. Lemmy Moore back into the corner. Bryce Caldwell's got him. Kicking the leg through the ropes. I don't think he's done. He's got him. What's this? Bryce Caldwell. Lemmy Moore back up to his feet. Bryce Caldwell's got him on his shoulders. Samoan drop. Going for the cover. Marty Lance not coming in to save his partner. Lemmy Moore kicks out at 2. Bryce Caldwell helps Lemmy Moore to his feet. Getting him into the corner. Looking to tag his brother in here, it looks like. That's what they're doing. Over the rope. The kick to the back and the kick to the face. Look for Caleb Caldwell. Scoop slam. Going for the cover. Lemmy Moore not in a good position. This could be the end of this match, ladies and gentlemen. No. Lemmy Moore kicks out at 2. Caleb Caldwell stomping on the arm. Throws him into the turnbuckles. Kick to the gut. Kick to the face from Caleb Caldwell. Huge drop kick. Going for the cover. Able to kick out at 2 once again. Caleb Caldwell pulling Lemmy Moore up to his feet. Huge super kick from Caleb Caldwell once again to the back of the head. Stomping on the arm. Up to the top rope. What's Caleb Caldwell looking to do here? Misses. Lemmy Moore back up to his feet after the reversal. Throwing Caleb Caldwell into the corner with his partner. Up onto the rope. Dropping the back onto the knee. Then a huge elbow to the neck. Marty Lance going for the cover on Caleb Caldwell. Bryce Caldwell able to break it up. Huge flipping moonsault. Throws him into the corner once again. Able to reverse. Caleb Caldwell fighting back. Huge DDT. He's got Marty Lance kind of where he wants him. Another big super kick from Caleb Caldwell. He gets the tag on Lemmy Moore. Lemmy Moore with a big kick to Caleb Caldwell. Flips him over. Huge kick and another. Drops him down on his face. Caleb Caldwell not in a good position right now. Lemmy Moore going for the cover. Caleb Caldwell able to kick out. Flips over, diving senton. Lemmy Moore up to the top rope. Caleb Caldwell not moving at the moment. Huge elbow to the back of Caleb Caldwell. Lemmy Moore going for the cover once again. He gets it. The Rock City Express take this match. The Terror Twins put up a hell of a fight, but they seem to have not been able to fight hard enough.